babies joined at the head.
Their chances of survival was 1 in 10 million.
It's a very rare condition.
The verse where it says, if you save one life, it is as if you've saved the life of all mankind. For me is what gives me a lot of solace.
في عام 2011 ولدت الفتاتان التوأم ريتاج وريتال في السودان ملتصقتين من الرأس، وهي حالة نادرة جداً عالمياً. تواصل والدهما مع فريق الدكتور ويس جيلاني في المملكة المتحدة لأن لديه خبرة عالمية في فصل التوائم الملتصقة من الرأس.
Well, when you come to London, you must come and visit us because we miss you a lot.
Remember when we were at the swing?
I remember. I have lots of lovely pictures.
My name is Dr. Noor Ul-Owais Jilani. I'm 46 years old. I am from Kashmir. I was born in Kashmir. So we have now successfully undertaken 4 sets of craniopagus twin separation. So these 4 sets, as far as we know, constitutes the biggest experience globally of any center, any one center having done 4 surgeries. And as far as all 8 kids are alive, these are very, very rare cases. The incidence we believe is something like 1 in 2.5 million live births. A lot of these kids die, they don't survive. And one of the key reasons for that is that blood is shared between the 2 twins. We've now done 4 sets of separation. The second set with the Sudanese girls in 2011. Rital and Ritaj, the beautiful, beautiful girls. And alhamdulillah, their treatment went well, the surgeries went smooth. We've kept in touch and we've been in touch with the girls and I've seen the girls.
Do you play any sports?
I play ball. I'm really good at playing ball.
Good. Well done. I'm sure you'll be good at anything you want to try, anything at all.
The pride and joy I feel seeing those 2 girls, it's difficult to quantify that. Why I became a doctor? I get asked that question a lot. One of my uncles is a trauma surgeon. And I remember I was 11 at that time, and he would come home and tell us all these stories about people that had head injuries and they didn't do very well. And so I remember as a young kid, for me that didn't seem right. But if you have a problem with your head, you cannot be fixed. And that's why I decided at an early stage, very early stage, I was a kid. I didn't know what neurosurgery meant, but I knew that I wanted to fix heads. So when I came to the UK at 15, I had quite a clear path. I wanted to be a neurosurgeon.
It gives me immense joy that my son, he's serving the humanity and doing the great job. I wish his father would have been alive. He would have really jumped the skies. He would have really, really be above the moon.
I'm married and we have 3 beautiful children, 2 girls and a boy. So there's a fairly normal conversation in my home where my kids know what I'm doing. And then when I come back, they will ask me, so how did this kid do? How did that kid do? And then you tell them the truth. What keeps you going is the fact that you focus on a child at a time. Early 2017, there were a set of girls, Safa and Marwa, that were born with their heads joined together. This type of surgery was not possible in Pakistan or that part of the world. And funding, because they're foreign patients, they have to come with their own funding. And funding proved to be quite an issue. And altogether, the cost is anywhere between 1 and 2 million. In an ideal world, you want to do these surgeries as early as possible because the recovery is quicker and the kids do much better. For me, the experience of a year of trying to fundraise for these kids was an experience that I did not want to go through again. I knew At some point, we will be asked to help again because we have the largest experience globally of doing these cases. So that was the whole thrust behind setting up a charity. You know, we set up the charity, and so when the Turkish boys were referred, we had a charity in place. The logistics were much easier. The whole thing worked really well because the charity Gemini Untwined was set up and in place. So what we really need to be able to do, what this charity will do, is collect the knowledge of which cases, how you do it, which cases don't you do. So the challenge really is not actually what you do with your hands, the challenge is how you think about it. In Arabic, I love this distinction between basar and basira, the vision of the mind and the vision of the heart, and the combination of the two, that's really important. So the trick, the uniqueness in what we did was, and so rather than one big operation, you do it over 3 or 4 or even 5 stages. If you want to do things that have not been done before, then you can't use reason alone. Reason alone will not get you there. It was hard work, but hard work that I enjoyed.
لو عايزين تشوفوا قصص زيادة من قصة إنسان اشتركوا في القناة وشغلوا جرس التنبيهات، ولو عجبتكم القصة دي شاركوها مع أصحابكم، ولو عندكم قصص عايزين تشوفوها على قناتنا اكتبوا علينا في التعليقات.